Hello everyone. We're looking at question number 3. Question number 3 says, for what value of k will x plus k over x have a relative max over here? So this is one of the items here. When you're looking for a max or a min, we're going to, you need to think of the following. So max or min, okay? When you see that text, what you need to do, or you think automatically, is you need to take the derivative of the function and set it equal to 0. Okay, so automatically that's the first thing you should be thinking when it says max or min. Take the derivative and set it equal to 0. Now sometimes they give it to you, like in number 2 here, but in number 3 it looks like they just gave me some type of expression here. So I'm gonna have to take the derivative of this, and I want to find what value of k will this have a max at 2, right? So I know I need to take the derivative because it says max of this here, and then I want to know the max when x is 2. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the derivative of the function, which is x plus k over x. Now before I can do this here, I need to rewrite this. I'm going to rewrite this. If you notice, don't get confused by this variable here. K is just like a number, right? So let's just pretend we knew what k was, okay? I'm going to do an example here. What if it was 2, right? Though you're going to treat this just like you would this. So you're going to rewrite this here. So this would give us here the derivative of x plus, this is to the 1. I'm going to move it up here, but when I do so, the power has to change to negative, so it's going to be 2 because it was already on the top, x to the minus 1. So you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to do it with k here. Okay, and then, so remember, this 2 didn't really matter here. So this gives us the derivative of x plus k, x to the negative 1. Notice, this was no calculus. No calculus was used yet. This is just pre-cal, i.e. just algebra. You're just rewriting it, okay? Now I'm going to differentiate. And when you differentiate, you're going to use calculus. So the derivative of this is 1. The x is 1, excuse me. The derivative of this, we're going to use the power rule, okay? So what is negative 1 times k? It is just negative k, okay? And then I'm going to subtract 1 from negative 1, which gives me x to the negative 2, all right? So I took those derivatives here, and then when I'm done, remember the rule is we're going to take the derivative and set it to 0, right? So here it is, and okay, I'm equal to 0 now. All right, well, that's great. Whenever you see something like this, I think that this negative over here is kind of intimidating. So we're going to rewrite this again so that it's a little bit more clear for us. So we get 1 minus k, and then negative goes to the bottom here, so it's going to be 1 over k squared. Excuse me, 1 minus k over x squared equals 0. And now what we're going to do is we are going to figure out the value of k. So what I've done is I've used the information right here where it says max. So now what I need to do is use the x information. So it gives me, it's not going to give you anything you don't need. So when x is negative 2, so we're going to plug a negative 2 in here and then find, maybe that'll give us k. So if I plug negative 2 here, this gives me this guy here, and I get 1 minus k over 4, which is 0, right? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides because I'm solving for k. Move this up a little bit, we can see. So this gives me negative k over 4 equals negative 1. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by 4 to cancel the 4 there. So I get here, this is going to give me negative k equals negative 4. Now I just divide by negative 1. Okay, and we get k is 4 here. Okay, so notice over here, so I found the value of k, which is what I wanted to find, so the answer to this one is clearly going to be D.